Normally, after you give birth, the whole process of childbirth, taking care of a new baby can be stressful because you can't even sleep, you can't do anything, and you're just tired and all that. Yeah, but even in addition to that, some mothers can have what is known as postpartum depression. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another exciting episode of Ask Dr. O. And today's episode is going to be focusing on postpartum depression because, contrary to what a lot of people think, postpartum depression is real and it does exist, okay? I've had situations and I've also heard stories where women just give birth. Normally, after you give birth, the whole process of childbirth, taking care of a new baby can be stressful because you can't even sleep, you can't do anything, and you're just tired and all that. Yeah, but even in addition to that, some mothers can have what is known as postpartum depression, where few weeks after they give birth, they start to feel sad, they start to feel worthless, they are frustrated, they are angry, they can't sleep, they have difficulty bonding with their baby, they can't even take care of their children because of how they feel. And sometimes some people even think of killing themselves or their baby, or harming themselves or their babies, and this can be really dangerous. You can imagine a mother being in that kind of shoes. And most times women that tend to go through this are women that probably don't have adequate family support. For example, there are living living abroad where there's no one to help with childcare, no one to help with housework, no one to help you take care of the baby. This can happen, a lot, even for women that didn't just give birth. When you're abroad and there's no one to help with housework and the baby, can drive you crazy naturally. And sometimes it happens to women that were not prepared for the pregnancy, unexpected pregnancy, maybe young mothers that didn't care for the baby, or even older mothers that have completed their family size and suddenly found out they were pregnant, and it can really take its toll. So we have something that is called baby blues, where mothers can have similar symptoms, but it lasts for a shorter period of time. But you see, with postpartum depression, it lasts much longer. It could go from weeks to months or even longer if it's not properly treated. So what am I trying to say in summary? If you give birth and you notice that you have any of these feelings that I just mentioned, or if your spouse has given birth, or a friend or a sister or a family member has given birth, and you notice that she's not exactly happy about her baby, she's angry, she's frustrated, you might want to, ask her to see a doctor to discuss her feelings, and you might want to helping around with the baby, helping take care of the baby, helping with house chores, keeping her company can really help, so that you lighten her mood and she's able to get enough sleep. Sleep is really important, right, for a new woman, for everyone in general. So you might want to be more empathetic towards people like that, towards people that just give birth. And you know what? Not just women go through postpartum depression, even men also go through it. And this is called paternal postpartum depression. So the fathers, new fathers, especially the ones that have never been fathers before, they go through the same feelings. They're just sad, they're angry, they don't want to bond with the baby. And sometimes this can happen in fathers because they're thinking of the financial aspect. How am I going to take care of this baby? Especially those that were probably not expecting another baby, and it's like, okay, now I have another baby to feed. How am I going to do this? What I'm any kind of taking care of the baby. Or some fathers might be tackling because they feel like, oh, another baby has come to take their wife's attention away from them. Sometimes in the African parents, it can happen when the man was expecting a boy, or the man has been trying for a boy and he has been having girls, and then his wife gives birth to another girl. He can also start suffering from paternal postpartum depression. So the most important thing, or the message I'm trying to pass here, is that mental health disorders are real. Mental health issues are real, and they should not be taken for granted because mental health matters. So if you, your spouse, or anyone you know is experiencing any of the symptoms of depression that we discussed, then make sure you see a specialist immediately. If you enjoyed watching this video so far, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe and share with anyone you think might need to see this. If you have any questions about this, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. Like I always say, a healthy you is a happy you. See you next week.